Late on Monday, U.S. and Iranian officials met briefly in Vienna, not to discuss the Iranians' nuclear program, but the crisis in Iraq. Secretary of State John Kerry had encouraged the encounter.
We're open to discussions if there's something constructive that can be contributed by Iran, if Iran is prepared to do something that is going to respect the integrity and sovereignty of Iraq and the ability of the government to reform.
Both the U.S. and Iran said after the meeting no joint military actions were being considered. And the U.S. says Iran can do more to pressure Prime Minister Nouri al-Maliki to be more politically inclusive. One analyst close to the Rouhani government says the U.S. needs to do the same with its own allies in the region.
The situation in Iraq can only be solved if the United States puts pressure on these countries, these regimes that are promoting sectarian, religious, and racial hatred, whatever country it is, whichever region it comes from.
Others suggest that Tehran will engage with Washington with an eye toward its own strategic interest.
They will on the side start talking, but as I said, the Iranian will understand something different under cooperation, and the American will understand something different. Look, there are those in Iran who claim that the Americans are supporting ISIS. So come and convince those people that you need to cooperate with the Americans.
And even though President Barack Obama has ruled out sending U.S. troops back to Iraq, warships are in the Gulf, ready to evacuate Americans. On Monday evening, protesters gathered at the White House to make Obama keep his word. The spreading violence across northern and central Iraq has alarmed officials both here in Washington and in Tehran. And even though the U.S. and Iran do not have diplomatic relations, they're apparently willing to overlook that diplomatic nicety in order to deal with a growing security threat in the heart of the Middle East. Rosiland, Jordan, Al Jazeera, the State Department.